The rise of English literary criticism. English summary. So we can know the complete English summary very easily through only 6 points. 1. Concepts of 18th century English literature. 2. 17th century literature. 3. The culture of 18th century literature. 4. Romantic period. 5. Victorian period. 6. How is literature included in the syllabus? So let's discuss these points now. Concept of 18th century English literature. The content of the literature. 18th century literature was not very creative and imaginative because no literature would have been written with only these two qualities. Apart from this, society, history, tradition, social values and politics were all included in the literature. In this included only letters, poetry and history literature of the time. Entertainment of upper class people. Literature was used mainly for the entertainment of upper classes people. That is, if any writer did not include entertainment, taste and value, then the work would not be included in the literature. For this, at that time, literature was called polite letters. That is to say, 18th century literature was mainly written for upper class people. Origin and development of the English novels. The English novels originated and developed in the 18th century, but upper class people make a judgment about whatever it belongs in the literature or not. According to them, the novel must belong to literature, but the novel must entertain and glorify the upper class people. 18th century literature. In the 17th century's literature. In the 17th century, there had a civil war in England, so society collapsed and people became lonely. This era was called the New Classical period. Poets of this period wrote about reason, nature, and social order, and so people began to find their soul satisfaction in literature. They started moving away from religion, and the writers of this era were able to satisfy both the upper class and the middle class with their ratings. They rebuilt the broken social system through their writings. They succeed in building the gap between the upper class and the middle class. The culture of 18th century literature, again the same part.